Good morning, you guys. Okay, lots of stuff to cover. I'm gonna try to make it quick because I can talk for days and days and days and days. First of all, I was gonna do this last night when I was gonna hope to catch some of you guys live, but we had an explosion in my house, if you follow me, and we were cleaning for hours and hours and hours. But I did my grocery haul yesterday. A lot of the time I do Instacart because time is money and convenience is huge for me. Because I homeschool, I have 2 successful businesses, I teach 5 to 8 classes at the gym a week, I have a podcast, and this little guy and I are busy. He's got martial arts, we have baseball, all the things, right? So, no excuses. Everyone's busy, first and foremost. Underestimate, that'll be fun. That's our motto, right? We are going to crush this. So, a couple of things I wanted to show you first. I clean with vinegar, and I also clean my food. So this is equal parts of water and white distilled vinegar. This is all my veggies, and thicker skinned fruits would go in here. And then berries, I do these for less amount of time, usually in a bowl with also vinegar, not as much. That's usually for just about 3 minutes. The hot ticket, as you're taking this stuff out, now it's sitting in the chemicals that it's been in, right? So as you're taking it out, I use a number of different strainers, and I even use my hands to physically get the stuff off of it before I put it in the clean strainer, and I make sure that everything's super, super, super dry. Then my cucumbers and stuff like that, these are already clean. I just put in a bowl, or once the strainer's dry, I put it right into my fridge, or I cut it all up and put it into a Tupperware. All right, right now I'm making AJ's breakfast, so we're going to be fasting from about 8 p.m. until noon, or for some of you, maybe 7 p.m. till 11. We'll figure that out as we go. It's really important to get everybody on board at home. So many people are like, oh, my family won't eat like that. Won't eat like what? Healthy? Yeah, they will, because especially for kids.
That don't know, we found Dash, and you haven't seen her in a while. She's right there.
Dash the hamster.
That little thing.
Dash is in the gum carton. It's really important to empower them in the decision. So if you're just you need to not do that, you need to do this, it just all depends on how we approach it. So if we just stop buying the junk and the processed food and slowly make swaps, they will eat healthy. So it is as easy as that. I've been doing this for many, 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 many years. The faster way I've been doing for over 2 years, but I was a Beachbody coach for 3.5 years, and I've been coaching and teaching people about nutrition and fitness for many years. So trust me when I say that they can do it, and they will, and their little bodies love health. As soon as they start to make the swaps, they realize how good they feel. They realize that they feel more in control. They can concentrate better, and on and on and on. Please go sit down. I also obviously work with Soul, which is the herbs that I take. And that is not a requirement. Hey, there are no requirements, but I will say almost everybody that does the faster way now takes Soul. Specifically, we have Cinnamate, which is like a coffee replacement. Some people that freaks them out, but most people, specifically women, have a high sensitivity to coffee, okay? It causes a lot of stress. It causes your body to literally shake. People have dips and then they need more, and right, we want to get away from that stuff. Cinnamate is only like $36 for the month. It does not break your fast. It helps with inflammation, digestion, immunity, and all of that stuff. I've never been a coffee drinker, so I didn't drink it at first when I started with Soul, and now it's my favorite thing. I have very low blood pressure because I'm so healthy. So I used to wake up very, very kind of dizzy and not really focused. And so the first day, I'm literally not joking that it's that quick. The first day I started taking it, I was like, whoa, I can focus. I know what I'm doing. I teach spin classes at 5:30 in the morning, and if I haven't drank my whole Cinnamate, I'm like, yeah, right side, whatever. So as soon as I drink that, I'm good to go. Also, I get up, drink it right away. I drink it cold. Some people drink it hot, or they put it in their coffee for a couple of days till they get off the coffee. Literally, it only usually takes 4 to 5 days. And some people can't imagine not having coffee, but once you realize how great you feel with the Cinnamate, you'll see. But anyways, I drink it cold with lots of ice, shake it up really, really, really well, and all that good stuff. With AJ, I'm making him these protein pancakes. I put some walnuts or almonds on there, and then we put fruit on there. Once in a while, we'll put a couple chocolate chips on there. But anyways, making these healthy options, you'll see that I was just putting peanut butter on there instead of, no, you can't. Nope, I don't care. You're not having M&Ms. His grandma sent his Easter basket. You can have that later when we're done with school, when you go outside to play. So making those great choices. So we put our own fruit on there. For your kids, don't buy the little yogurts with fruit in it. It's one of the worst things that you can put into their body. There are so many chemicals in there and additives, so you don't want to do that. If you're doing yogurt ever, whole milk, plain yogurt, and then add peanut butter. Add, berries, add fruits, whatever that looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of my haul. Also, I don't eat meat, so I do a lot of Beyond Burger. I can make actually burgers with this. I can make tacos, spaghetti, whatever kinds of things you need to make there. I eat shrimp, salmon, so I have a huge plank of salmon here. I'm kind of bougie when it comes to shrimp and salmon, so I buy the good stuff. You're going to, quinoa, brown rice, those kinds of things. Those come in handy. I eat a lot of, this is what I usually eat for lunch, is this broccoli slaw.
Should I picked out the same, shrimp?
Yes, you did pick out the shrimp. Broccoli slaw is what I eat for my lunches. It's a lot more satisfying. It's a lot of great fiber. Broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage. I don't know. I just don't like salad, like just spinach or, whatever. This is much more filling to me. I use half of a packet, and then I add cucumbers, tomatoes, all of those different things. Avocado. I've got broccoli. I've got beans. So I have all kinds of different stuff. Another thing that people ask about is protein shakes. This is what I use in my protein shake. It's a bunch of protein in it. It's thicker. And I use the Soul Complete Shake. First of all, it's only $32 for a bag. You don't have to drink it every single day if you don't want to, but sometimes it's very handy, and it's very, very clean, 100% pure plant. It helps with digestion. It also helps to build lean muscle. It has prebiotics. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. So I use that Ripple milk. It makes it a little thicker, so I actually almost eat it like ice cream. We put frozen strawberries in there, peanut butter, whatever you want to put in there. So for this week, typically there's not even this week. So for those of you that are like, I don't know what to do, I feel overwhelmed, don't. Okay, trust me when I tell you, we are going to go one day at a time. I'm going to post some stuff in here each day for you guys as we're adding more people. There's going to be many more people coming in this entire week, okay? And again, if you have friends, family, anyone that you can think of that needs to do this as well, awesome, bring them on board. A lot of people also have their spouses come on board. I will say when I first was doing this program, I was not doing the workouts because I teach spin and I lift pretty heavy and I do all of these things. I have been doing them now for the last 2 weeks, and they are brutal. They're awesome. They're amazing. There's a home option, a gym option, and a low impact option. So there's no reason for anybody to not be doing them. Please make sure that you got the email from me and that you do the form that I sent in the email so I can just get to know you a little better to see if there's anything specifically that you need. Also, please just feel free to reach out to me, but mainly any questions you have, I guarantee you other people have. So there will be a post of the day each day, specifically starting next week. I'll try to make sure we have a post of the day every day here too. On that post of the day, please ask all of the questions. Please share all of the fun stuff. If you're like, put them there so everybody can see them, all right? If you want to be ahead of the game, download my Fitness Pal and start tracking your food. You're going to realize that 95% of the people that I work with are actually under eating by a lot. A lot of people think that they're binging. You're not binging, you're hungry, so you're fueling your body when it's been a long time since you've eaten or, whatever. This is going to teach you a very healthy relationship with food, and we're not going to be using the scale. You can use the scale right now to do your weight and measurements if you want to. Also, I highly recommend taking photos, a front view, a side view, and a back view. Trust me on the photos. I would do it in either a black sports bra and shorts or a black tank top and shorts, but you're going to want that because we're not going to obsess over a number on a scale that means nothing. You're going to lose a ton of inflammation right away as we make these changes. You're going to start to build muscle, right? So a lot of things are happening, so just please trust me on that. You're going to want to start eliminating gluten, dairy, and processed foods. And also on the faster way, we really try to, I eat so healthy, but as soon as I stop tracking, which I don't now, obviously, because I'm always in a round, thank goodness. I mean, you would be so surprised. You're like 700, 800, 900 calories short of what you should be doing. So it's crazy. We'll learn how to set up MyFitnessPal as well if you want to go ahead and do that. I know some of you are fired up. You can do that, and we'll worry about the percentages a little bit later, starting next week and stuff. But what you'll do, and there's directions, make sure you have the white background for the Faster Way to Fat Loss app. It'll show you what to do. So you'll put in your current weight, your goal weight. Let's not be crazy on that goal weight. Reach out to me if you need more help with figuring out what you want that to be. I'll let you know that I went down to about 125 pounds the first round. I lost 7% body fat. And again, I teach a ton. I eat super healthy, but it was that under eating that was keeping me skinny fat. 125 was too low for me. I like to be about 132. So I maintain my weight right now. So if you need further help with that, let me know. And you never want to put more than 1.5 pounds where it says lose weight. Don't ever put more than 1.5 pounds a week. And let's just see what that calorie number is. It's probably going to blow your mind, right? I eat 1,900 calories and I probably should be eating a little more. Some days, I do double workouts and stuff like that. But let's start there if you want to get a little bit ahead. Just looking at what does that mean and then tracking what you're currently eating. I'll let you know as we move forward. Yes, there's meal plans. Yes, you can start dipping into that. I would start doing the workouts. If you want to start doing the workouts, do the workouts. I did the HIIT workout today. It was 27 minutes long. So I do it right downstairs before AJ even gets up, and then I'm set for the day. You do not need the MyFitnessPal that you have to pay for. Nope, you do not need that one. I have it. I don't know why, but I set my daily goals in there, but I'm pretty sure you can do that without. The only thing is that you want to make sure that you're not tracking your exercise, because if you have your watch or anything tied to MyFitnessPal, it will add more calories. So we're not trying to be in a calorie deficit, but we're also not trying to add a ton more calories, if that makes sense. So just make sure if you have the free version, totally fine, but turn off the tracking of the exercise, okay? So go ahead and start doing the workouts. Do the low impact. If you haven't worked out in a long, long time, that's cool. You don't have to do the low impact one. You can follow the modifier, okay? I just really believe in setting yourself up for success in the morning. I used to work out every single day at 5:30 a.m. I don't do it anymore. I do set my alarm for 6. A lot of days, because I'm so busy, I do have to get some work done and stuff like that. But I do try to make sure at least 3 days a week that I'm working out before AJ gets up, because, I've worked out, I'm showered, I'm ready, my mental state is there. I have at least a good 2.5 hours before he gets up where I'm either working, spending time meditating, doing my routine, right? It's important to fill our cup up first. So if you're a person that is, snoozing and doing all of those things and not waking up, and basically when we're snoozing, not waking up, we're basically resisting our day. We're saying, I don't want this day to start. This day is going to be terrible. Like, really, that's what your mind is going to. So just get up a little bit early, wrap your mind around what's going on. As we move forward, it's one day at a time, okay? It's progress over perfection.
Have a good view, but she's right
She's
there.
very cute. Progress over perfection, community over competition. We are here
Guys,
as a team.
What are you doing? Get a hamster. The bedding is just pure
Okay,
paper.
you got food in your mouth. That's not polite. Each day, we'll pre-plan our food. Okay, so right now I just want you guys to track your food to see where you're at. Are you even getting close to hitting that amount of calories that you should be having? Not worrying so much about percentages. We have a lot of time here, okay? And you guys are going to do amazing. Again, if you have anyone you want to bring on, bring them on. If you have a spouse that you want, that maybe wants to do like the food part with you, that's awesome. Just let me know. You'll see that there's an option for them to buy in for like $99 or whatever, but you don't necessarily have to do that. I can help you with, their numbers are just going to be a little bit different. But as far as if you have friends, girlfriends, moms, cousins, whatever, they'll want to purchase the whole 6 weeks because that's where all of the workouts and meal plans and stuff are for them. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I am honored that you chose to do this program. I promise you that I have done everything, tried everything, coached through a number of different things. Your health is my main priority. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle, and it is sustainable. I'm here to tell you that. I've been doing it for over 2 years. I was an affiliate for a long time, and I then went through the coach certification. The thing that's great about this is, like, when I was with Beachbody, anybody could kind of do it. Anybody, which was awesome. But in this program, you have to be certified because it's a lot. You know, there's hormone issues for people, thyroid, pregnancies, all of these different things. And so we have to be educated. I also am very educated. I'm a holistic wellness and gut health specialist. I have been working with herbs now for almost 4 years. I work specifically with, postpartum anxiety. I work with children with ADHD, sensory processing, autism, emotional and behavioral needs. That's kind of my heart with the herbs. Sinus issues, cancers, everything, any and everything that you can think of. That's what I do with the herb side. Every and anything that we do in here is for health, right? You'll see that it's called the faster way to fat loss. It's not the faster way to weight loss. We are doing this safely. A lot of people think that they're intermittent fasting, and they're not. They're breaking their fast. They're definitely not eating enough. They're starving by the time it's time to eat. You're going to see you're eating enough to keep you satisfied through the fast. And the reason we do the longer fast is because it takes your body at least 12 hours to digest food anyways. So if you're only not eating for 12 hours, you're never getting deeper down to that other part. You're not getting down to depleting glycogen stores and stuff like that. So what's also awesome is the workouts are paired with the days. So just giving you a little glimpse, on Monday and Tuesdays, we're going to be doing a low carb. So it's net carbs, which means, we are going to up our fat and protein, but the rest of the time we're eating mostly carbs, healthy carbs, fruits, veggies. These are some things that people have not been eating for like years. And I'm like, what? Since when are,
Hi, sorry, here's our video star. She was being a little shy.
Dash.
She doesn't like being on camera.
You are so cute. And that might freak some of you out, but just trust me. I got you. I promise. I was there. But we need carbs, especially women. We have got to take care of our bodies and our hormones because they're out of whack. They really are. So let me know if you need. Actually, I'll be putting a link in here for you guys if you want to check out the Cinnamate, the shake. I have amazing probiotics, omegas. A lot of people are asking about collagen. Collagen is basically animal parts. You're taking animal parts to put into your body. Let's use the pure omegas. That's what I use. My hair grows super long. My skin is amazing. My nails, all of that stuff. So I use the omegas instead of collagen. So anyways, if you also have things that you're using up, that's awesome. Don't waste things. But there's really good options out there for you. So I'm going to rinse out my veggies here, and then I'm going to do my fruit real quick, let it dry. I literally let it dry for a couple of hours. Rinse it really well, get that white distilled vinegar, and make sure your stuff is nice and clean. And I can't wait to to go through this process with you guys. I am here. I'm your biggest cheerleader. You can reach out to me. My hours are late at night and very early morning. So again, the least amount of places I have to look, the little bit better for me. So don't feel bad for reaching out. But if you have questions specifically, it would be awesome if you could put them here so everybody can see, so I can answer them for everybody all at once. Okay. So have a great day. Let your friends know if anybody wants to, just need that replacement. The omegas, they're unbelievable. I even make a lash serum with them. So they're omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9. And they're unreal. So sometimes, I stop taking something or whatever, but I'll be 42 in May. And I'll tell you, since I started taking those omegas, like, people are like, holy cow, like, what do you use? Look at your skin. Like, how does your hair grow so long? My nails grow so long, and everything's nice and healthy. So I believe I'll have to see. I'll put that link in here for you guys as well. And the info sheets, you'll see the link that I send. When you go to it, it will give you those info sheets. So it's also really great for hormones. It's great for brain support. So our omegas, for like pregnant women, for instance, I say, don't take the prenatals and all of that stuff, right? The folic acid. Basically, any vitamins that you have in your cabinet, if they have percentages and stuff on the back of the bottle, that's a chemically formulated thing. They can't put an exact percentage. My herbs, these don't have percentages of anything because it's a pure plant from the ground, right? So it's all this amazing stuff. We have this vitamin D3, huge right now, right, for immune boosting. It's what it is alfalfa, goji fruit, right? So this is going to be Propionibacterium friedenreutschii. That's a probiotic strain. MCT oil extract. So this is your vitamin D's, your magnesium, zinc, all of that stuff. It doesn't say magnesium or zinc on there because that comes straight from the pure plant. So anyways, you get the grip. The omega's awesome. It's a capsule. If you wanted to try to make those eyelash serums, you can do that. You can just puncture this, put it in there with a little jojoba oil. They have the Amazon things, so really cool. Oh, this is another one. Any cream you have in your pantry, this is $20. This is for any burns. AJ, when he eats sugar, gets these little bumps on his face, and the doctor used to say, oh, he'll just always have that. No, that's a sensitivity, a food sensitivity. My tattoos when I get them, any baby butt rash, any, I use it on my face. It's arnica and calendula. So it's anti-tumorous, anti-cancerous, antibacterial, like this is it. Like this is this is all you need. You can get rid of everything else. So anyways, really awesome stuff. We have an amazing 14-day cleanse as well. Some people want to do that, like while they're starting to stop. Some people want to do that too, but no pressure. I'm here if you need anything. I have all of the things. But yeah, the cinnamate and the shake for sure. Great place to start. But again, no pressure on that. It's two completely different things. So, yes, sir.
So, if you get this is making you guess. This was built from me without any instructions.
That is an amazing airplane.
And for you, Dennis, we got Lambo.
Lambo. What else?
You're never gonna believe it. I got a Bugatti.
AJ told Santa Claus this year that he didn't need anything, and Santa said, well, what about your mom or dad? And he said, well, my mom could really use a Bugatti. So
my hair's already growing.
He got a haircut. Show him your hard part. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, I could talk for hours and hours, you guys. Hopefully this gives you a little bit more insight, though. And thank you so much. And I can't wait for this journey with you guys.